You've felt it. That moment when someone crosses a line, when they speak to you in a way that makes your blood boil, when they violate your boundaries like they don't even exist. And here's what kills you most. It keeps happening. With the same people. Over and over again. But here's the truth nobody wants to hear. Most disrespect in your life isn't happening because people are terrible. It's happening because you're teaching them that it's okay. Let me be blunt. If you're constantly being disrespected, there's one thing you're not doing. And once you fix it, everything changes. You're not enforcing consequences. Think about it. When someone disrespects you, what do? You complain to your friends, you vent, you feel angry. Maybe you even confront them. But then what? You let them back in. Same access, same relationship, same everything. You're showing them that your words have no weight, that your boundaries are just suggestions, that disrespecting you costs them absolutely nothing. Here's what psychology teaches us. Human beings are incredibly simple in one way. We repeat behaviors that work and avoid behaviors that don't. When a child touches a hot stove, they learn immediately. The consequence is instant. They don't touch it again. But when someone disrespects you and faces zero consequences, you've just trained them. You've taught them that they can treat you however they want and still keep everything they value from you. Your time, your energy, your presence, your help. This is called operant conditioning. And right now, you're conditioning people to disrespect you. So what's the one thing you need to fix? You need to make disrespect expensive. Not with drama, not with anger, not with long explanations about how they hurt you. With distance, with withdrawal, with consequences that actually matter. When someone crosses your boundaries, they lose access. Period. They lose your time, your availability, your emotional energy, your friendship, your trust. Whatever they valued about having you in their life, they lose it. This doesn't mean you cut everyone off forever, but it means you stop rewarding bad behavior with your continued presence. Here's what this looks like in practice. Someone repeatedly cancels plans last minute. Stop making plans with them. When they ask to hang out, you're suddenly busy. They don't get endless chances to waste your time. A friend talks down to you in front of others. You leave. You don't argue. You don't make a scene. You simply remove yourself. And the next time they reach out, you're not as available as you used to be. A romantic partner dismisses your feelings. You create distance. You stop being the one who initiates. You stop being their emotional support system. You show them what life looks like without you fully invested. A family member constantly criticizes you. You limit contact. You keep conversations surface level. You stop sharing your life with someone who doesn't respect it. The power of silence. Notice what you're not doing here. You're not explaining yourself to death. You're not trying to make them understand. You're not seeking their validation or apology. You're simply showing them, through your actions, that disrespect has a cost. This is where most people fail. They think setting boundaries means having long conversations about boundaries. No. Setting boundaries means enforcing them. Your behavior is the boundary. Your choices are the consequence. The transformation. And here's what happens when you start doing this consistently. One of two things occurs. Either people start treating you with more respect because they realize you're not someone they can take for granted, or they remove themselves from your life. Both outcomes are a win. You either get better treatment or better company. There's no losing scenario here except the one where you keep accepting disrespect. The deeper truth. Now, let's go deeper. Why do we struggle with this so much? Because enforcing consequences feels mean. It feels cold. It feels like we're the bad guy. We've been taught that being a good person means being endlessly forgiving, always giving second chances, never giving up on people. But here's what they don't tell you. Accepting disrespect doesn't make you kind. It makes you a doormat. And doormats don't have healthy relationships. They have one-sided ones. Real respect isn't given freely. It's earned through consistent enforcement of standards. The people who respect you most are the people who know you'll walk away if they don't. Self-respect. This is ultimately about self-respect. And self-respect isn't something you feel. It's something you demonstrate. Every time you enforce a consequence, you're telling yourself, I matter, my peace matters, my boundaries matter. Every time you let someone slide, you're telling yourself the opposite. You're saying, I don't matter enough to protect. I'm not worth standing up for. That's the message you internalize. And over time, that becomes your reality. The challenge. So here's your challenge. Identify one person in your life who consistently disrespects you. Someone you keep letting back in without consequence. And the next time they cross that line, don't say a word. Just create distance, pull back, reduce access. No explanation needed, no argument required, just a quiet, powerful withdrawal of your presence. Watch what happens. Either they'll notice and adjust their behavior, or they'll drift away. Either way, you win. Most disrespect ends when you fix this one thing. You stop tolerating it. Not with words, not with anger, not with long conversations, with action, with consequences, with the quiet power of walking away from anyone who doesn't value you. Your presence is a privilege, not a right. When you start treating it that way, so will everyone else. Remember, you teach people how to treat you. What are you teaching them right now? If this resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, boundaries without consequences aren't boundaries. They're suggestions. Make disrespect expensive. Watch your life change.